Hi everybody, welcome to another video on the channel. A really simple game for you here if you've got access to a launch monitor or a Pro Tracer bait at your driving range, trying to get you to be a lot more creative, trying to give you a lot more feel with your approach game with your wedges. So 56 degree in hand here. The game is pretty simple. I'm going to try and hit as close to 20 yards carry as possible, then 40, then 60, then 80, then 100. So I'm going to do this without trying to change the speed of my swing. So not changing the tempo. I want everything to look very much 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to do it from changing the length of the swing. First time I've done this in here. So let's just see how we get on. So first of all, 20 yards, well, narrow stance, short swing action. So narrow stance, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see how far that is. So we carried 22 yards there, or 23 yards. That was pretty good, good start. Still quite narrow, maybe a little bit wider. 1, 2, 1, 2. Slightly longer in that arc. 1, 2. And let's see where that is. So that's 47, that's 8 yards off, but let's keep going. On to 60, slightly wider still. 1, 2. Notice how I'm lengthening the action and increasing the turn with that. So there we go, 54 yards, 6 yards off my target there. And if you notice how the club head speed is naturally increasing on top of that. So now we're on to 80. 1, 2. Starting to create a lot more length through this swing. 1, 2. 76 yards. And then into the 100-yarder. 1, 2. More full in the swing. 1, 2. Way short there. Let's have one more go at that. This is obviously showing that it's maxing out on my sun wedge. 1, 2. There we go, 101. And then try and find one of those yardages. So let me just pick one out of the hat there. 40 yards. So 20 was this. 40 was therefore here. It's going to be probably 30, 38, okay. And just play around with that. Is focusing on just creating an awareness of how swing length creates your distances. And if you've got a device like TrackMan or your Pro Tracer baits at the driving range, it's going to be super, super helpful for you to become a more feel-oriented player in and around the green. Great exercise. To go one further, what we do with a lot of the students here in the academy is to actually add up the yards off target. So if I hit 22 when I was going for 20, it's 2. And then if I hit 50 when I'm going for 40, it's 10. We add them up. The higher the number, the worse the score. So really, really great game for you to just get some feedback with what we would call momentum swings. Just focusing on point to point, point to point, turning with that rather than getting flashy and fast. And then obviously you can start to take that out to the golf course. So I hope that makes sense. Any questions, please leave them in the comments section below. And yep, if you have liked this video, please like and subscribe, and I will continue producing it.